Alright, Game and Compute. Welcome back to the pod. These days of this project are not going as planned. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to do this during the middle of studying for an exam as well as going out of town. So you probably noticed I'm not really posting consecutive days. Today's Tuesday, May, I don't even know what day it is, May 16th, 2023, and technically it's day 4. Technically I haven't done anything. At the moment when I'm recording this, what I plan to do is update my InstaWork account. So I started doing that last week, before I went out of town, and I have not yet completed that process. I'm trying to add recommendations, and I think I can add a resume. Let me see if I can click on it without, it might kick me out of the recording. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's loading. I can never tell which apps I'm able to click on. I think it's the ones that use sound that I can't really depend on, but I don't really know. So basically, yeah, they have stuff listed for yeah, they have stuff listed for different jobs and everything. But some of them are in June. So I don't know if this is going to work, because I was going to try to schedule a shift for Friday. It does say that my application requires additional information. It says I'm qualified for 6 of the types of job options available. And so I have to add work experience, staffing agency experience, get 2 recommendations, complete a quiz, and voluntary self-identification. So I have to do all that. Even if I want to do something like dishwasher for $21 an hour average, they show the other options of positions available to apply to that all say that they're in demand. So guys, anything with gig culture relevance, right now it's all in demand. There is a line cook, $26 an hour average in demand. Other ones in demand, gigs in demand. Event server, $24 an hour. These are average, so it could vary. Prep cook, $23 an hour. Brand ambassador, $19 an hour. Bartender, $26 an hour. Event setup and takedown, $23 an hour. Housekeeper, $22 an hour. Custodial, $20 an hour. Warehouse associate intermediate, $18 an hour. Barback, $21 an hour. Merchandiser, $17 an hour. Then they have a few that have wait lists. VIP event server at $30 an hour. Then they have 3 listed that don't have the amount of payment, but they're all on wait list, in the wait list category: forklift driver, food service worker, and supervisor. So for me, I guess the ones I was approved for are busser, runner, general labor, warehouse associate, entry level, counter staff, cashier, concession stand worker. Um, so yeah, I don't really care. Um, it doesn't really say what's available in my area. It doesn't seem like there's anything really available in my area at the moment, but I also haven't finished my application or my profile. Basically, it's a profile. It's not really an application. So I don't really know how this is gonna work. And yeah, there's a lot of things that I need to fill out. It's a lot of work for a day that I'm having a self-care day and a day off. I don't really know how much I really want to deal with all this. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to count this as day 4 because I don't really know if I'm going to do anything. I've also got to work on my resume, my actual resume, because I did pass my exam, so I can start applying for jobs. I think I have to get my resume approved or something, but I'll start applying for jobs and then see if I'm going to retake the exam. But yeah. I don't know if this is going to be day 4. I mean, I checked my online store, no sales. I haven't done anything since reviewing what happened after the Fiverr worker was involved. I haven't used the ad or created a Facebook campaign or anything like that yet. So it's just gonna take energy to do, and I'm trying to like recover my energy, and I've definitely got to get a more disciplined schedule back on track. I think those are priorities over this project at the moment. So it's kind of been a hard decision to make, to be like, okay, like, gotta get some self-care days in, because the thing is, I'm gonna tank if I don't, remedy the situation soon. So I basically want to figure out my situation pretty swiftly, get my energy back on track pretty quickly, get the ball rolling on a bunch of stuff I need to be doing. Once I get my energy back, my sleep needs to be on track, and I'm gonna basically need to be you know I'm gonna need to be able to kind of do what I need to do. So I'm gonna label this a self-care day, because I don't think I should actively work on anything. Even if I do get a second wind, I don't think I should. I just don't think it's the best decision for my health at the moment. I don't feel like I need to push. I want to. I want to just kind of get up and go. I don't feel like I should. Quite yet. At least not until tomorrow or Thursday. One or the other. But yeah, I don't think I should push tonight or today. I do want to, though. I'm really kind of tempted to just start pushing, but I don't think I should. I don't think it's a good idea to do that. I kind of just need to do my own thing. still record the pod updates and stuff, but as far as this project, like, I'm not giving up on it. It's just bad timing, and I don't think I need to keep working on the store actively, like, consecutive days. I wanted to do it like 7 consecutive days, but yeah, with how everything went last week, with all my stress levels, and then taking the exam, and then going out of town, and then coming back, and all the traveling and stuff, like, I think I need to take at least a day or two just to kind of resettle and actually, like, plan out exactly a strategy of what I want to do per day, because I don't really have a schedule right now. Like, I have a meal schedule, but other than that, I'm not really scheduled to do too much. I'm just eating and hydrating, basically, and lounging around, trying to rest, watching content that's uplifting. Yesterday I was gonna do that too, like, just watch uplifting content, but I started watching some really kind of dark stuff, so I think it kind of affected my energy in a way that wasn't really ideal. So yeah, so yeah, self-care days are necessary. Like, if I keep pushing right now, I'm not going to be very organized. My ideas aren't going to be very clear. I just need to give myself permission to kind of just not do anything today. Because I haven't really had any actual days off for, like, a really long time. So I do need to get things back on track, basically. It's not an easy decision. Usually I would be like, no, just keep pushing because you're doing this project and you got these other projects and you gotta get your applications kind of rolling in and doing all this other stuff. It's like, no, I don't need to do that. I actually need to sit still and pay attention to the fact that my mind and body is kind of like telling me to stop. So I need to actually do that and not keep plowing through, because it's not a necessity. I'm not going to lose a job over it. I'm not going to get written up over it. I'm not going to get so far behind on anything that it's going to become problematic over it, So if those things aren't going to become an issue, I don't see why I should have to, push past my limits at the moment. Because I've mentioned this in one of the daily updates, that I haven't, I haven't, like, actually been feeling too well since the Saturday before last, since the Saturday night before last, the night that my car was having issues. So ever since then, it's been more than a week that I have not had good sleep. I have not been, at my best mentally. So I don't think, I should push my limits. And it's not an easy decision to make. People like me like to be busy. We like to be busy and working, and there's a part of myself that always tells myself, stay busy, stay working. Don't, you know, don't don't take breaks, like keep going. And that's good, like it's good to kind of like push yourself to some extent, but I mean, I don't want to push myself to a point of burning out again. Like, I'm trying to take into consideration what that looks like, and once my sleep is starting to get affected by my daily schedule, because I'm just pushing too hard on all ends and not I'm not doing a lot of meditating. I'm not taking breaks for exercise. I'm eating like all right. Like, I'm not eating too unhealthy, but I wouldn't call it necessarily healthy eating. But it's not like too unhealthy. And yeah, so I need to kind of just, keep focused on the goals. I would have loved to do consecutive 7 days. I think the 7 days would have been over by now. But at this rate, it doesn't make much sense to try to push too far. Because once I start interviewing, I need to have energy. I want to be interviewing soon. That would be nice to have in at least a couple applications by the end of the week. So I don't know. I don't want to not work. You know what I mean? So, all right. The neighbors' gardeners are coming, so I'm gonna stop recording because it's about to get super loud outside. But yeah, I'm gonna attach a daily episode to this one, and all right, I'll be back on here. I'll post updates as I have them. I'm not done with this project. I haven't started day 4 yet. I'm kind of brainstorming about what I'm gonna do. Mostly I think I need to get my InstaWork account up, and I need to get my ad ready to post, and the Facebook campaign kind of up and running. I should do that during this week. I don't know which days, but whatever day I start doing that, that's going to be day 4. So it's not going to be today. It's not going to be Tuesday the 16th of May. It's not going to be today. I'm deciding that today is a self-care day. Right now I'm watching some Kira Graves videos. I was watching some of her videos, and they have a lot of videos that are kind of my cup of tea, especially lately. And then yeah, that's kind of all I'm gonna do for my day today. Not only watch their videos, but watch, just relax. And okay, so here comes the lawn mowing. So alright, I'm gonna stop recording, and I'll post a segment for whatever was the last daily episode, whichever one is coming up next. I'll post that. Alright. So it is time to record about the next segment of the week. Just the daily updates. I'm kind of combining them because I kind of got into like a weird it's kind of weird recording with how I was traveling and stuff. So basically where I left off was afternoon of Sunday, May 14th. That's when I was updating all the pods, and was like talking about the festival and talking about what happened May 13th. That was Saturday, the day of the Sick New World Festival. And so basically, after I was done recording podcasts on May 14th, Sunday, that's technically, it's actually Mother's Day, but I was out of town for Mother's Day without my mother, because, I purchased these tickets and planned this trip far before I even thought about what day Mother's Day was. Um, and then also, one of my close friends had a birthday on May 14th that I unfortunately had to miss, too. So I was a little bit bummed once I realized I couldn't make it for either of those, but also I was like, happy that I was gonna get to see a different friend that I don't get to see because they live in Vegas. And then, um, so yeah, Sunday, I tried my best to rest. Got a couple little naps in. I've been noticing though, like my sleep is way off. Um, so I was napping and just kind of like not fully sleeping for like multiple hours, but I feel like I've been getting like 3 hour spurts of sleep. So, at night, anyways, and then in the day, maybe like I can lay down for like an hour, maybe less, maybe 30 minutes. Like I can lay down for like 2 hours or so, but then maybe have like 30 minutes where I kind of like doze off a little while and then get up. Um, so that's pretty much what I did. Um, May 14th, Sunday, on Mother's Day, in the daytime, I basically recorded pods till like 4 or 5 p.m. I can't remember which. And I didn't go out at all until night. Like I went out at night to this event at the Palms. It's at the rooftop. It's called Glam, and it's basically like an LGBTQ plus and kind of like drag event that they hold. I believe it's one weekend a month or something. Um, I don't think it's an LGBT club in particular. I just think they dedicate a weekend to um, the culture. Um, I mean, Vegas does have LGBT clubs, gay clubs around. I've been to, I don't know where I've been. I know Piranha. I liked Piranha a lot. I feel like I've been to other. There's some other place. I think it was called the Garden or something like that. I think it's like a little sit down restaurant kind of place, with music. Um, yeah, I haven't been to too many places. I've been to Vegas Pride. I've been to, attempted to go to Vegas Black Pride. But yeah, Vegas Pride Parade, the festival, and then some stuff during Pride weekend. So, yeah, I mean, Vegas does have some stuff LGBT related, but it's not like, um, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really have a good perspective. Not okay. What? I don't have an accurate perspective of how it actually is, like how people's lifestyles are out there. Like the people I meet, I tend to meet LGBT people, because I have LGBT friends, and so that's just who I meet. And so I don't really know, like, you know, the population, but I was, I would say that the parade I went to was pretty huge. It was pretty big. We were able to find parking, and it wasn't too far away of parking. And then, but yeah, the parade was pretty huge. And then we were able, this is like years ago, we were also able to, or maybe it was last year, I don't know. Honestly, I can't remember. It was pretty recent though. It was between 2019 and 2022, so it wasn't too long ago. But yeah, the Glam event was fun. It was just late because I was already tired, and my friend hit me up around like 10:30, 10:40, saying they were about to leave work soon, and then they left work, and tried to pick me up and went to the wrong place. And then around 11:30, we got where we were trying to go, to the Palms. They did accept our tickets, even though they start charging at the door at 11 p.m. They did accept our tickets. Even though it was 11:30, they didn't charge us a cover or anything, so that was really awesome. And so we went in, had a good time. Music was really good. I liked that it was an older crowd a little bit. But that's all I did that day. Then I wasn't able to really go to sleep too good. I was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then had to wake up at like 6 a.m. I woke up at like 6 a.m. before my flight. So I didn't have to, but I wasn't sleeping and I was up before that. So I'll record about May 15th as well. Alright, guys, with that, about May 14th, thanks for listening.